Well, folks, for some reason my GoPro is not working, so I'm having to use this camera. It's been raining. You can see off in the distance, that's all rain out there. We see a little bit of sun. It looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a reprieve, but we're on the grouper right now, free lining pinfish. I knew the bite would go off, but it's because this front's coming through, so I knew the bite would be pretty good, and it's been pretty good. It got real rough this morning. We were catching bait, and it was rough, and the wind and the tide were going against each other, and I wanted to talk about that because we had to leave the boat in reverse, but unfortunately my GoPro was not working, so I didn't want to pull this camera out because it was raining, and so I didn't get to show that. But what happened was that wind was coming right at us and the tide was going out, so what we had to do was we had to keep the boat in reverse to keep the boat in one spot to be able to chum up the bait. And throwing the Talon cast net, we were able to get way enough bait, no problem. And now we're out here, the wind's laid down, so it's actually not bad right now. It's not raining. It was pouring there for a little while. But anyway, let's see what we can do.
So we brought Tony out this morning, the one that was telling me about, don't you want to know what big fish are down there? Get a bigger rod, pull them up, get the fish. So he just threw a pinner in the water and got his first grouper hit. Tony, so what was it like?
He was big enough. He was just big enough. Any bigger than that would have been too much. No, that's awesome, man. Like I said, that's only about 4 times bigger than the size of the ones I catch.
It's a little bigger than a 12-inch.
What are you grunting for, Chad?
Because I'm hurting.
What you got him on? Ball jig.
Ball jig.
That's a nice one. That's good.
Winding it crank.
Watch that live well.
Yeah, don't look at that. You might be surprised.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good fish.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna break off.
Yeah, don't try to lift him.
Up under that plate.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Stay there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
It's a good one.
Biggest one I think I ever caught.
On the ball jig.
On the ball jig.
With the pinfish.
These are available at TampaBayFishingChannel.com. Yeah, big pinfish. Oh man, that's amazing, dude.
Nice one.
Thank you, buddy. This is. Look at that. God, another day, man.
He just.
Huh? He just.
Well, folks, we've had the camera equipment in the bag most of the day simply because of the rain, but it finally cleared out. The wind laid down. We came back out here, and the bite has been on fire pretty much all day long. We just had to work through the rain pretty much. The rain and the wind. Luckily, there was no lightning, so it was good, but we're catching fish on pinfish. We're catching fish on, I caught what would have been a nice keeper grouper on cut bait. So they're eating pretty much everything. We're just now ending in the major feeding time, so it was good for the last half of the major feeding time. It was really good, but unfortunately my GoPro, for some reason, it's saying no SD card when I've tried 3 different SD cards and still not working, so I don't know what's up with that. So it's harder for me to film when I don't have my gimbal for this. So I'm just going to film what I can, but what we're doing is we're sitting in 46 feet of water and we're fishing some small rock piles. We've caught fish in 17 feet of water out to 46 feet of water, so we've caught quite a few. We've caught some nice snapper. We've got those in the boat, in the box. So we've pretty much caught fish on everything today. We've caught fish on pinfish, cut bait, white bait, shrimp. So pretty much everything that we've put down, we've caught fish on. So again, having enough bait and enough different types of baits are key. But today, unlike last week, they seem to be wanting to eat everything. Oh, you had a double.
Come on, Chad, get him up here.
Yeah, he's definitely in the fish's mouth.
He blew up. Nice one.
Nice one, Chad. Get him in the mouth, Chad.
Chad catch some big fish. Hoist him. Go! In the cooler.
That's a shame.
Chad was grunting for a second.
Just for a second, he was a spunky one. It ain't a bad one.
Now, if you guys skipped out on today and didn't go fishing, shame on you. It was just a little bit of rain. The fish are already wet, as the old saying goes. The bite has been on fire. So, we're catching them up all different ways. I'm free lining with those tiny little yellowtail jigs that I was telling you about that I'm making. Catching them on those. I just lost a big fish. Got broke off. Chad just caught that one. So, fish are biting. So if you didn't come out, shame on you. Right, Chad?
That's right. Shame on you.
As you can see, there's not a lot on the bottom that we're showing right now, but the structure's a little bit behind the boat. So I've got the boat set up now that the tide is actually starting to change underneath. So the tide is slack on top, but it's changing underneath. So that's why we're freelining right now, or that's why I'm freelining right now. But as you can see, there's not a lot on the machine itself, but we're definitely over some structure, or right close to some structure, and we've been chumming, getting them riled up. Just as soon as I was about to say let's move to a different spot, I get this one, and he inhaled that small little jig.
Oh, look at all the chummers.
He had my cut bait, and then he spit up some chummers. Oh,
Tony's on. Just look at the baby.
Not a bad one. He spit up a bunch of chummers, so that's showing that the chumming's working. We caught him on that little jig right there. If you're interested in me selling these, let me know, because I'll start making them. I'm making them for us. I'm going to make them with a little bit bigger hook though. We caught a lot of fish. The bite was really good, which I thought it would be. We had that warm front that pushed through, so it turned on those fish. And like I said, if you hesitated on coming out today because you thought it was going to be rainy and stuff, which it was, we got rained on, but there was no lightning. It got a little windy there for a little bit, but it laid down and it was a beautiful afternoon. We caught some really nice gag grouper, caught some nice snapper, caught a bunch of grunts, caught a bunch of grouper, period. And they were eating everything. So it was a good day on the water. Lost some really big fish, but we had a good time, and that's what it's all about. And so anyway, we want to thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. And just to let everybody know, the first weekend of March, we're going to be at the Tampa Fairgrounds at the Tampa Bay Boat Show in the Sunray Marine booth. So come by and see us. We'll have all of our gear there. So if you just want to come and shoot the breeze, do that. If you want to come and buy some stuff from us, do that too. But we appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side. Chad, you got anything to add?
Negative.
Jesus, he's catching my pets.